Are you currently breastfeeding and wondering if Vitex can help you to get your period back, start ovulating again, and get you ready for pregnancy? I'm going to jump into a bunch of these questions about Vitex and breastfeeding, and is it the right herb for you? Also, I'll be covering 6 other herbs that can be used to help support fertility while you are still breastfeeding. For natural fertility tips, classes, and covering the latest studies, make sure to follow us so you get notified when we post our newest fertility videos. So my team and I have worked with couples for over 12 years now on the natural fertility path, wanting to use herbs and supplements and lifestyle changes to support their fertility. One common question we actually get is from breastfeeding mothers, if they can use Vitex while they're still breastfeeding to help get their period back and help support fertility so they can get pregnant again. So we're going to cover a couple of these different topics today. Okay, so the first is Vitex safe while breastfeeding? So traditional use says yes, at lower dosages. At higher dosages, Vitex could actually affect your lactation. So Vitex can impact prolactin, and prolactin is the main hormone that stimulates milk production. So you kind of want to be careful there when you're considering using Vitex because it could affect your milk supply. Something to consider while you're still breastfeeding is if I'm going to be using this herb and it could affect my milk production, how much do I care about that? Are you ready to maybe possibly start weaning your child, or is breastfeeding still a big part of your life? If it is, you may not want to use Vitex because it does have an effect on prolactin. So I will be covering some herbs that help to support breastfeeding as well as are very supportive to the reproductive system. So there are some other herbs that I think could be a little bit more appropriate because of this duo action. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. But before, I would love to hear in the comments if you're currently breastfeeding and trying to conceive, what herbs have you considered trying? What outweighs itself? Is breastfeeding more important for you right now than getting pregnant, or are you considering weaning for getting pregnant right now? Let's go ahead and start a conversation. I'm curious to see where you all are on your on your breastfeeding and fertility path. All right, so let's jump into some herbs that are supportive of both fertility and producing breast milk. So the first is going to be ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a wonderful adaptogenic herb. This is an herb that can be used safely long term, and it helps to support the endocrine system. The endocrine system is the master system that's going to control our hormones. And this is going to support the adrenal and thyroid glands. So it's going to help to kind of regulate and start to normalize things. It also helps to prevent anemia. It helps to increase libido. It tones the uterus, and it also helps to promote healthy milk production. So these are a lot of beneficial things that can be used while you're wanting to begin getting your reproductive system ready for pregnancy. It's not specifically an herb that's going to say bring back ovulation or bring your period back, but it's going to help support the endocrine system so your body will start moving that direction. I have a video on ashwagandha so you can learn more about how it works and how to use it. Go ahead and click on the link there, or I'll put the link down below. Another herb that is beneficial while you're breastfeeding is dandelion leaf. This is very nutritive. It's high in iron. It has a lot of different minerals, vitamin C. This can be beneficial because it's very nutrient dense. It also is going to gently help the body to begin to support the liver, which plays a key role in hormonal balance. So it's a gentle way of doing this. I wouldn't necessarily go and do a liver detox right now since you're breastfeeding, but dandelion leaf can be just a gentle, nourishing way to help support that liver, and can be used as a food or as a tea infusion. The next is evening primrose oil. And evening primrose oil generally comes in a capsule. It's an omega-6 fatty acid, and this helps to control the regulation of hormones as well as proper cell growth. So this has been shown to increase quality breast milk as well as helping with hormonal production. I have a video about evening primrose oil here so you can learn more about how that works. The next herb is going to be nettles. Nettles is a nutritive leaf that we like to use because it's very high in iron and other minerals. Some tout it as the most nutritional herb that there is for drinking in a tea form. So nettles can be very nutritive, and it also can be very tonifying to the uterus. It's very astringent, so it helps those who might have heavy menstrual bleeding. It's high in iron, so it can help with blood production, but it also helps with keeping up a woman's milk supply. So There you go. Nettles is another one for you. Red raspberry leaf. You guys probably have heard about this one. This is another nutritive herb that is very tonifying to the uterus, so it can help the body to prepare for pregnancy once again because of how nutritive it is. Are you seeing a theme here? I have a video on red raspberry leaf that you can watch right here and learn more about that. Also, last we have Shatavari, and Shatavari is a fantastic fertility tonic that comes from the Ayurvedic herbal lineage, and it helps with the stress response. So it helps again to balance hormones, but it's also going to be helping to balance stress hormones and keep your body kind of even keeled, keep the nervous system happy. This is an estrogen regulator as well as a galactagogue. So it's gonna help with milk production, but it's gonna also help with hormonal balance at the same time. It's also known to help increase cervical mucus production and support milk production. So these are the herbs that we have found that can help serve a dual purpose. When it comes to using herbs in breastfeeding, I wouldn't just use any fertility herb because one, your child is getting some of those, could be getting some of those compounds through the breast milk, and two, it could actually dramatically affect your milk production. So I hope you found this helpful. If you like this video, please like it below. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We're more than happy to help.